Now this is the testimony of John. When the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who are you?" he confessed and did not deny, but confessed, "I am not the Christ." And they asked him, "What then, are you Elijah?" He said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" And he answered, "No." Then they said to him, "Who are you, that we may give an answer to those who sent us? What do you say about yourself?" He said, "I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness, 'Make straight the way of the Lord,' as the prophet Isaiah said." Now those who were sent were from the Pharisees, and they asked him, saying, "Why then do you baptize, if you are not the Christ, nor Elijah, nor the prophet?" John answered them, saying, "I baptize with water, but there stands one among you, whom you do not know. It is he who, coming after me, is preferred before me, whose sandal strap I am not worthy to loose." These things were done in Bethabara, beyond the Jordan, where John was baptizing. John the Baptist was an eminent saint of God. There are few names which stand higher than his in the Bible calendar of great and good men. The Lord Jesus himself declared that, "Among them that are born of women, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist." Matthew chapter 11, verse 11. The Lord Jesus himself declared that he was a burning and a shining light. John chapter 5, verse 35. Yet here in this passage we see this eminent saint lowly, self-abased, and full of humility. He puts away from himself the honor which the Jews from Jerusalem were ready to pay him. He declines all flattering titles. He speaks of himself as nothing more than the voice of one crying in the wilderness, and as one who baptized with water. He proclaims loudly that there is one standing among the Jews far greater than himself, one whose shoe latchet he is not worthy to unloose. He claims honor not for himself, but for Christ. To exalt Christ was his mission, and to that mission he steadfastly adhered. If we profess to have any real Christianity, let us strive to be of John the Baptist's spirit. Let us study humility. This is the grace with which all must begin who would be saved. We have no true religion about us until we cast away our high thoughts and feel ourselves sinners. This is the grace which all saints may follow after, and which none have any excuse for neglecting. All God's children have not gifts, or money, or time to work, or a wide sphere of usefulness, but all may be humble. This is the grace above all, which will appear most beautiful in our latter end. Never shall we feel the need of humility so deeply as when we lie on our deathbeds and stand before the judgment seat of Christ. Our whole lives will then appear a long catalogue of imperfections, ourselves nothing, and Christ all. For meditation. All that we become and all that we accomplish is due to the grace of God at work in us. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 10. Self-congratulation is, therefore, always wrong.